Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Widya Maratun Fudla. I will answer the question of final test. I will explain of the video content. This video is an interview with Professor Frank Griffel from Yale University. He talks about his new book on a very important Islamic scholar named Al-Ghazali. Professor Griffel explains that Al-Ghazali was a highly influential thinker and religious even in the Islamic world. Even today, Al-Ghazali lived in the 12th century, a time when many new ideas emerged in science, philosophy, and religion. Professor Griffel wrote the book because he was fascinated by Al-Ghazali's role is shaping correct Islamic teachings for centuries. He also wanted to re-examine Al-Ghazali's relationship with Greek philosophy. Many people used to think Al-Ghazali destroyed Islamic philosophy, but Professor Griffel argues that Al-Ghazali actually combined philosophical ideas into religious teachings. His research involved reading many of Al-Ghazali's work, including all the manuscript. He believed that philosophy in the Islamic world didn't disappear, but instead changed and become part of religious discussion. Professor Griffel's book covered three main points. Al-Ghazali's life, his new insights were found from Al-Ghazali's personal letter. The second, Al-Ghazali's student, how his student understood Al-Ghazali's teaching. The next, about the universe, cosmology. This part explains Al-Ghazali's view on how the world was created and how God acts. It discuss two views. God creates everything continuously, and God creates through natural laws. Professor Griffel concludes that Al-Ghazali achieved both, as both confirm God as the only creator supremely. The research also found that Al-Ghazali's widely accepted birth death was incorrect. Also, Al-Ghazali had very modern views on science. He supports scientific research, believing it could align with faith in God as the creator. This challenged the idea that Al-Ghazali caused science to decline in Islam. The next, my opinion about the video's topic. In my opinion, the topic of this video, Al-Ghazali's talk and how we are examining them is very important. It helps us understand Islamic, is that us understand Islamic intellectual history better. Professor Griffel's work challenges all beliefs and gives a richer view of how philosophy and religion interacted in Islam. His argument that Al-Ghazali actually integrated, not destroyed, philosophical tradition is very interesting. It shows that Islamic intellectual history was much more dynamic and flexible than often portrayed. This kind of research is vital for appreciating the rich thought within Islamic civilization. It also shows how important careful academic research is for correcting historical misunderstandings and offering new understanding of key figures. The next, I will explain Al-Ghazali's philosophy according from me. Based on video and Professor Griffel's explanation, I believe Al-Ghazali philosophy was a very smart effort to bring philosophical ideas together with basic Islamic principles. His main goal was to strongly confirm God's unlimited power and oneness. While he criticized some philosophical points, especially those he felt lessen God's power, like the idea that the world is internal or that God doesn't know small details. He didn't just reject philosophy. Instead, he critically engaged with it, often using philosophical ways of thinking and concepts in his religious argument. His unique view on creation, accepting but the idea that God continuously creates everything and that God works through natural laws show his dedication of affirming God as the unlimited creator. This suggests a philosophy that tries to bridge reason and revelation, making sure that intellectual inquiry ultimately supports, not contradicts, basic religious truth. So, as presented by Griffel in the video, Al-Ghazali's work was an effort to define correct Islamic teachings by combining, adapting, and sometimes refuting philosophical ideas, thereby shaping a religious framework that greatly influenced Islamic thought for centuries. Maybe enough from me. I'm sorry if I have some mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.